Good morning, children. Today we are going to study about chapter number 5, Emerging Modes of Business. Now, what is the meaning of emerging modes of business? In this age of internet, the world commerce has gradually started linking with it. So this is the world or age of internet, and the whole world is interconnected with it. This has brought a new concept of commerce called e-commerce or e-business. So since all the world has become a global village, all are doing the e-business, all are doing the business, and the trend of doing the business has also changed. Electronic business has come into existence, and all the commercial work is done through the electronic form. That is called the e-business. Now we are capable of reaching the users of internet all over the world simply by opening a shop on the internet. So by opening a shop on the internet, a businessman can reach the users through internet throughout the world. The internet users can order for the goods, receive their delivery, and make their payments while sitting at their home on the internet. We have seen through the internet. The very good example is the Amazon and the Flipkart, through which we can order the goods, receive their delivery, and we can also make the payment while sitting at home, and all these things can be done with the internet. So what is the scope of e-business? It can be understood by the viewpoint of the parties involved and making transactions. So there are few scopes of e-business. The first is B2B commerce. It is that business activity in which two firms or two businesses units make electronic transaction. So when two businesses, two companies make their electronic transaction, then that is called B2B commerce. For example, one can be producer firm and the other can be a supplier firm. Second scope of e-business is B2C commerce. It is also known as business to customer. In this, one party is a firm and the other party is the customer. So in this type of commerce, one party is a company and the other party is the customer. On one hand, a customer can seek information through internet about product, place orders, get some items and make payments, and on the other hand the firm can make a survey anytime to know who is buying and can also know the satisfaction level of customers. So here the customer can seek information through internet about the products. So through the internet the customer can seek the information about the product, the place order, and then they get some items and make payments. On the other hand, the firm can do the survey anytime to know who is buying and can also know the satisfaction level of the customers. So both sides, from the company side and from the customer side, satisfaction level is there and both are satisfied. In modern times, call center can provide these informations. Now the third scope of e-business is intra-B commerce, within business commerce. Under it, the parties involved in the electronic transactions are the two departments of same business. So one company is there and the different departments are there. When these two different departments of the same company are involved in the electronic transaction, then that is called the intra-B commerce. For example, through internet it is possible for marketing department to interact constantly with the production department and get the customized good made as per the requirement of the customers. So in a company, the marketing department can communicate and interact with the production department and can get the customized goods made as per the requirement of the customers. The fourth scope of e-business is C2C. It is also called customers to customers. Under it, both the parties involved in electronic transactions are customers. So here customers are involved in the electronic transaction. It is required for buying and selling of those goods for which there are no established market. So when there is no established market, then this type of system is used for buying and selling of the goods. For example, selling old cars through internet. So when one customer sells the old car to the another customer through the internet, then that is called C2C commerce. Then the fifth scope of e-commerce is C2B. C2B commerce provides the customers with the freedom of shopping at will. So customers can shop according to his will. So total freedom is given to the customers to shop at his will. Customer can make use of call centers to make toll-free calls to make queries and lodge complaints. So we have seen that we use call center where toll-free numbers are given to make queries and also to lodge the complaints. This comes under the C2B commerce. B2E commerce. The sixth scope is B2E commerce. Companies reporting to personal recruitment, interview and selections and training etc. via B2E commerce. So all those companies who recruit their employees, interview their employees, select and train their employees through the electronic medium or internet medium, then that comes under the B2E commerce. Today only this much. Thank you.